Hello, Army! Are you ready for news that will make your heart race? Jimin and Jungkook, our favorite duo, will be hosting one of Japan's most legendary radio programs, All Night Nippon X, on December 5th, 2025. And guys, this is no joke. This is a moment that millions of ARMY worldwide have been waiting for, and I'm here to break down everything you need to know about this incredible show. Before we continue, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you won't miss the latest updates about BTS. And if you're as excited as I am about this show, go ahead and leave a like and drop a comment below about what you most want to hear from Jikook. Okay, let's dive in. So first of all, why is this show so special? All Night Nippon X isn't just any radio program, guys. This show has been an icon in Japan's entertainment industry for decades. They only invite artists who are truly top tier, who have extraordinary influence in the music world. And the fact that Jimin and Jungkook were chosen to be hosts? This proves how massive their impact is on the global music industry, especially in Japan, which is one of the largest music markets in the world. Now, the timing of this makes it even more exciting. Jikook just finished their military service last June, and now they're back with full force. This radio show also coincides with the launch of Season 2 of their mega-hit travel show, Are You Sure?, which will premiere on Disney Plus starting December 3rd. So this is literally the perfect momentum for them to reconnect with fans after such a long time. What makes me personally excited is the format of All Night Nippon X itself. You know what? This program is famous for its super relaxed and intimate atmosphere. This isn't a stiff formal interview with prearranged questions. This is a real conversation where hosts can talk freely about anything, from personal life, deep thoughts, to random funny moments. Listeners can even call in directly. Imagine if a lucky ARMY gets to chat live with Jimin and Jungkook on the radio. How could that not be chaotic? The chemistry between Jimin and Jungkook needs no explanation. Since BTS's debut, they've shown an incredible bond. In Run BTS, Bon Voyage, In the Soup, and of course, Are You Sure? Season 1, we've seen countless times how they can make ordinary moments extraordinary just by being together. Jimin with his warm and caring personality, combined with Jungkook who's playful but sometimes shy, that's the recipe for content that will never be boring. Now, let's speculate what they might discuss. And guys, this is the most exciting part. First, obviously they'll talk about Are You Sure? Season 2. Season 1 already broke records as the most watched non-English content on Disney Plus in the first 42 days. Imagine the hype for Season 2. They'll likely share behind-the-scenes stories from their trip to Switzerland and Vietnam that was filmed just 1 week after they completed military service. I'm personally so curious about moments that didn't make the final cut. Then what makes everyone most curious? Will they talk about their military service experience? We all know Jimin went viral for revealing they couldn't shower for more than 5 days during service. I'm sure there are tons of funny and heartwarming stories from that time that they haven't shared yet. Plus, Jimin got an early promotion and was selected as a special class warrior, which shows his extraordinary dedication. The story behind that achievement must be super inspirational. Now, this is what makes all ARMYs stay up late waiting: BTS's comeback. Guys, we all know BTS's new album is scheduled for release at the end of March 2026, and there's the biggest world tour in BTS history that will start after that. The question is, will Jikook give hints or spoilers about their new music? Considering producers of Max Martin and Jon Bellion's caliber are involved in this album, our expectations are sky high. Maybe they'll play a little snippet or at least give clues about the album concept. ARMY Detective Mode, get ready. The radio format also provides opportunities for more authentic and spontaneous moments. There are no cameras capturing every facial expression, no pressure to look perfect on camera. Just their voices, their words, and their laughter filling the midnight airwaves. This kind of intimacy is something we rarely get from the visual content we usually consume. And honestly, that's what makes it special. For Japanese ARMY, you're the luckiest because you can listen to this live on your radios. But don't worry, international ARMY won't miss out either. I'm sure there will be plenty of live streaming, and social media will explode with translations, clips, and reactions. The hashtags are already trending even before the show starts. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all platforms will be filled with content from this show. And I personally can't wait to see all the memes and funny moments that will definitely go viral. What makes it even more interesting, Jimin and Jungkook will most likely speak in Japanese, which they're both pretty fluent in. Hearing them communicate in the local language will make this experience more personal for Japanese listeners. But of course, they'll also use Korean and probably English, creating this multilingual experience that reflects their global reach. And honestly, hearing them code switch between 3 languages will itself be content gold. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Is there a possibility of surprise guests? Guys, All Night Nippon X is famous for its surprises. With the star power that Jikook has, it's possible that other BTS members might call in, or even their collaborators giving surprise greetings. Imagine if suddenly Jeon, J-Hope, RM, V, or Suga call into the studio. Or maybe producers from their new album. Every single moment from this show has the potential to go viral and be talked about for days, even weeks afterward. I also want to highlight how historic this moment actually is. When 2 Korean artists can host one of the most prestigious radio programs in Japan, it speaks volumes about how K-pop, and especially BTS, has transcended geographical and cultural boundaries. This isn't just about music anymore, but about cultural exchange, about how art can unite people from various backgrounds. And Jimin and Jungkook are perfect ambassadors for this. For those of you planning to listen live, let me give you some tips. First, figure out your time zone and set your alarm. This show will take place at midnight Japan time, so you need to calculate the right time. Second, prepare a VPN if needed to access streaming links. Third, join Twitter Spaces or Discord servers where ARMY will gather for live listening parties. The experience will be so much more fun if you can share reactions with fellow ARMY in real time. Social media will absolutely explode during and after the show. I recommend you follow reliable fan accounts for live translations. Because unless you're fluent in Japanese, you'll need translations to fully understand everything they're saying. And trust me, you don't want to miss a single word of what they say. What makes me most excited personally is the possibility that they'll share personal thoughts and feelings that they rarely express in public. Radio has this unique quality where it feels more intimate than video content. When you're just listening to someone's voice without visual distractions, somehow the words hit different. You can hear the emotions in their voices, the sincerity in every word. And for artists who are often under constant scrutiny from cameras, the radio format might allow them to be more open and vulnerable. There's also a possibility they'll talk about their artistic growth. Both Jimin and Jungkook have proven themselves as incredibly talented solo artists. Jimin with Face and Muse, which were critically acclaimed, Jungkook with Golden, breaking records left and right. Hearing them discuss their artistic journey, the inspiration behind their music, and how they see themselves as artists now versus a debut, that will give us a very valuable perspective on their evolution. Don't forget that this is also a promotional event for Are You Sure? Season 2. So expect a lot of fun anecdotes from filming. They'll share about the destinations they visited, Switzerland with its breathtaking alpine views, Da Nang with its amazing beaches and culture. They might talk about food they tried, activities they did, and maybe challenges or funny mishaps that happened during filming. Season 1 already gave us so many iconic moments. I can't imagine how entertaining Season 2 will be. Another thing I'm personally curious about is their thoughts on coming back after military service. This is a significant transition period in their careers. After almost 2 years away from the public eye, doing military service, and now coming back full force with various projects, there must be so many thoughts and feelings they're experiencing. Hearing their honest reflections about this chapter in their lives will be incredibly meaningful for fans who've supported them through everything. Let's also talk about the significance of this show in the bigger picture of BTS's comeback preparation. With an album scheduled for March 2026 and a world tour that will be the biggest in BTS history with around 65 shows, including more than 30 concerts in North America alone, momentum is building. Every appearance, every piece of content leading up to the comeback is part of this carefully orchestrated return. And Jikook hosting this radio show is a crucial part of that strategy. I also want to address the international army who might feel left out because this is a Japanese radio program. But guys, remember, in this digital age, borders don't exist in fandom. Within hours after the show ends, there will be full translations, clips, analysis videos, compilation tweets, everything you need to fully experience what happened. The Army translation team is incredibly fast and thorough, so don't worry. Plus, the shared experience of waiting for translations, discussing theories, and reacting together is part of what makes being in this fandom so special. Now, before we wrap up, let me paint you a picture of what December 5th is going to be like. Imagine, at midnight, millions of ARMY from various time zones, all tuning in or waiting for updates. Twitter trending worldwide with multiple hashtags related to the show. Discord servers full of people sharing real-time reactions. YouTube channels preparing compilation videos. Fan artists already sketching based on descriptions of what's happening. Translation accounts working overtime. Group chats exploding with messages. This is the power of BTS and the dedication of ARMY. The most beautiful thing about all of this is how this brings a global community together. People from Korea, Japan, USA, Europe, Southeast Asia, South America, Africa, literally everywhere, all united in love for the same artists, all experiencing the same excitement, all sharing the same anticipation. In a world that often feels divided, moments like these remind us of the power of music and fandom to transcend all boundaries. So guys, mark your calendars. December 5th, 2025 is a date we'll remember. Set your alarms, prepare your tissues because there will definitely be emotional moments, charge your devices because you'll be online for hours, and get ready for one of the most memorable nights in recent BTS history. Before I close, I want to ask you, what are you most excited about? Are you more curious about behind the scenes from Are You Sure? Or do you want to hear more about comeback plans? Or maybe you just want to hear them talking casually about anything and everything. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, because I will definitely upload a reaction and analysis video after the show. I also want to shout out to all ARMY who will be staying up late for this show. You are the real MVPs. Your dedication is what makes this fandom so special. And for those who can't listen live because of time zone or other commitments, don't worry, we'll all make sure you don't miss anything important. Last but not least, let's all send our love and support to Jimin and Jungkook. They've been working so hard, from completing military service, immediately shooting Are You Sure Season 2, preparing for BTS's comeback, and now doing promotional activities like this radio show. Their dedication to their craft and to ARMY is truly admirable. So let's make sure they feel all our love and appreciation. Alright ARMY, that's it for this video. I hope you're as excited as I am for All Night Nippon X. Remember, 5 days to go. The countdown has officially begun. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Borahi, Purple You ARMY.